Good everyone, my name is Graphics. In this video, we want to solve a problem involving the law of what? Parallelogram. And the question goes like this. It says, two forces act at an angle of 120 degree. The bigger force is 40 Newton and the resultant force is perpendicular to the smaller one. Find the smaller force, right? Now, the first thing you do to help you out is to draw out your free body diagram. And one thing you need to know about the law of parallelogram, applying the law of parallelogram to any given force or coplanar force or concurrent force, is that one of the force must be what? Must be horizontal, right? So we'll be taking it this way and say that this is the horizontal force. We'll say it is my what? My F1, right? Which is the bigger force. And this is the F2, which is what? The smaller force. And they are at 120 degree to each other, just like you can see. And the question now says that the resultant is perpendicular to the smaller one. So let's take my resultant to be this force here acting at this angle here, right? It's perpendicular, that is, it's at 90 degree to the smaller one, F2. Is that okay now? So if I put it this way, the angle from here to here is 120, and this is my resultant force, which is at an angle of what? 90 degree. Are we good? Now it means that my alpha here, right, is 90 minus what? 120 minus 90, and that is 30 degree, while the theta, the angle between the two forces, is given as what? 120. Is that okay? Now recall, whenever you are calculating for an angle in parallelogram law, it is given as tan alpha is equals to f2 sine theta divided by f1 plus f2 cos theta. Always remember your f1 can be p, your f1 can be any variable of your choice, your f2 can be q or any variable of your choice. So don't get confused along the line. And you need to know they can at times change the value of the bigger force, which is 40 Newton. They can change it to 80. They can change it to anything. So just understand the concept. Now we continue. Now we know our alpha is given as 30. So we say tan 30 is equals to, now the F2, which is the smaller force, is not given. That's what we're calculating for. So we say F2 sine, the angle theta is 120 divided by the bigger force F1, which is given as 40, plus what? F2 cos 120. Now when you press on your calculator tan 30, we're having 0.577 equals to, when you press sine 120 on your calculator, it give you 0.866 multiplied by F2 give you 0.866 F2 divided by 40 plus, when you press on your calculator, cos 120, it is going to give you minus 0.5. So we have an F2 there, so minus 0.5 times F2 will give you minus 0.5 F2. This is what we have here. Now we'll continue. We'll now say that the 0.577 is equals to 0.866 F2 divided by 40 minus, how did I get the minus? Plus times minus will give you minus 0.5 F2. Now, if I should cross multiply, right, I'll be having 0.577 multiplied by, this will be coming up. I'll be having 40 minus 0.5 F2. I'll put it in bracket because of the negative in between them, equals to 0.866 F2. Now when you open the bracket, you expand, 0.577 times 40 will give us 23.08 minus 0.577 times 0.5, that will give us 0.2885 F2 equals to 0.866 F2. Now you collect like terms. Collecting like terms, I'll be having 23.08 equals to, I will take the negative 0.2885 F2 to the right hand side and it will become positive. So we'll be having equals to 0.866 F2 plus 0.288 F2. So they are like terms now. I'll add them together, which will now give me 23.08 equals to 1.1545 F2. Now, if I make the F2 the source of the formula, my F2 here will now give me 23.08 divided by 1.1545. And my F2 will now give me 19.99, which is approximately the F2 will give us what? 20 Newton. So the smaller force here is what? 20 Newton. Is that okay now? So it is just the same concept. Whatever they like the diameter, the parameters be changed, follow the same concepts and you get your answer. And if you want to understand how to prove the law of parallelogram, you can click on the link at the top right corner of the screen for you to access the video. Thanks for watching.